Hello there, all you very nice, good folks out there. Yeah, well, let's see. I got my, oh, I almost got all, I almost got all my Windows stuff done for, welcome to the room of one person. I almost got all my Windows done for the winter time. All I have to do is, like some of the basement ones, to get that done. And also, besides getting the basement done, I'll have to start turning on the third, the heat, the winter heater. Yeah. Welcome to the room, second person. Always, always welcome for you good folks out there. Excuse my runny nose. Mama used to get runny nose, so Sonny gets runny nose. It's a tradition, a runny nose tradition, as I call it. Yeah, I got some of that tape I didn't use. My Mama's old measuring thing, so I can measure to put up the windows and stuff. I just went to the store and had to buy some duct tape. Yeah, for the downstairs. I buy that Scotch stuff. That's usually the best for me. Well, it all depends what tape you buy. It all depends. Depends which tapes and stuff you buy. Yeah. Oh boy. Now I tried to pay the electric bill, but I forgot to bring my check. I double checked. I thought, did I bring my check? I looked and I forgot. So I just went straight to the store. I'll get that done at a later date. I got a long time. And pretty soon, of course, I got State Farm auto insurance to pay for my car, which is only like, I think $89 every 6 months because my car is over 10 years old and stuff like that. And since I'm an old guy now, I don't pay as much. I think when I was younger, I drove better, but well, I guess that's the way it works. Well, of course, most of the seniors, including yours truly, isn't going to step on it 100 miles an hour, nothing like that. Yeah, like like I say, there's speeders of all kinds, actually. That, at least I live in a kind of safe place, so I don't have to worry about the car getting vandalized or anything. And if they want to steal my car, go ahead. They couldn't drive it because the adjustments of the seats only goes about my length. I'm a tall man, so most people can't drive my car. Plus, the way it shifts, try to run the law now, couldn't do it. We'll go boom, 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 boom. That's what they do, that's what they be doing, yeah. I gotta start preparing for my shows better. Yeah, I was only I think 5 minutes late today, 15 yesterday. Well, I say I got 10 minutes better, so I see I did something right. Yeah. And drinking some of that Rain Razzleberry energy drink, keeps me awake at times. Yeah, I'll be glad when I get those windows finally done and finally I could feel warmer instead of cold. That's my space heater. I have that on until I really need to turn on the heat, because once it gets below 10 degrees, I'm going to have to start turning on the furnace, and that's going Gonna cop some bread, extra bread. You eat a whole house, uh, renting it from a relative, a 3-bedroom house by myself. I mean, doesn't really make sense, but then my relatives, I just say, well, I don't know. So they'll tell me, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. That's their favorite things to say is, I don't know. Yeah. Now, oh yeah, well, that's one thing. Before it gets real cold, yeah, get that oil changed in my car before it gets too cold, because once it gets way below zero, my funny thing about my car is once it gets below like 32 degrees, it's hard to open the hood at the engine, where the engine is. The trunk I can open easy, any weather, but comes to the hood, the cable gets stuck. Well, second person that left, well, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. And one person, thank you. Thank you very much. Ooh la la, yeah. Yeah, well, yeah. I just wish life was more exciting, eh? Well, in my space of life, I wish it was more exciting, but sometimes life is exciting and sometimes life is boring. That's the way it is. That's the way it is. Yeah. Oh, yeah, and yeah, I remember that baseball player when I was a kid. A couple of them actually that died recently. Let's see, Roger Moret, the pitcher of the Red Sox, and some other teams. He died a left-hander. He wasn't too bad. Oh yeah, Dick Allen. Yeah, he hit a lot of home runs and stuff. He's a very good player. He died too. And Dennis Menke, I think his name was. Yeah, he died. He was a regular. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of those players I used to remember when I was a kid. A lot of them are dying. Yeah, that's the way it is. Getting up in the years. Yeah. Oh. Well, I just hope they find a cure for that virus. And that coronavirus, it's just something else. I always wear the mask when I go around in public, but you go around in the stores and stuff like that. There's some people. I ain't gonna say where. I ain't gonna say where, but some people they say mask. Are you kidding? I'm not wearing no stupid mask. Ha! That's the way some people are. Yeah, but what can I do? They're the maskless people, and I'm the guy with the mask. Maybe some of them, they wear the mask on their eyes like the Lone Ranger. You know, boom, 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 boom. Wear a mask like the Lone Ranger. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 2021 should be next year. I hope the year turns out better for me. I hope it does. Yeah, it'd be so nice. It'd be so nice if I'd have a funner life. Do some wild stuff for long. Getting near 60 years old, the older I get, The older I get, the more I forget. Seems like the older I get, the more I forget. If I could write that in a song, I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't have an idea in this world at times. Sometimes I have ideas, sometimes I don't. That's the way it is. That's the way it is sometimes, folks. And for my YouTube videos, I'm getting near 175,000 views. Thank you, all you good Wild Horse fans, very much on that one. Appreciate it. I could have probably got over 175, but there is some videos I deleted for various reasons. You know, everybody deletes their videos for various reasons. In the old days, you know, they used to totally destroy films. Yeah, you know, especially back in the old days, you know, those old sports days of the 60s, they destroyed old film. As soon as after they're done, they destroyed it. Some people saved it, luckily. Yeah. Of course, once they get the rights to it, and then there's some that'll try to sneak it on YouTube, but not, of course, YouTube, they'll do their thing and they'll zap them out. You know, they zap out videos. I noticed that there's been plenty of videos of used by regular people on YouTube of celebrities. I think YouTube is the YouTube folks, they've been zapping them. And like I said, for myself, I know I've said it in other places, but lately for new musicians, I notice they're getting the check marks on it. I support that. There's a lot of things I disagree with YouTube, but that and the check marks after the singers, I do support that 100%. I want to actually see the singers' videos and the actual singers getting money, not some clown, you know, that puts up stupid videos of something to the song they think makes it look better, but makes it stupid, you know. Hopefully YouTube will start zapping out some of those people, zap out some more of them. And I'm sure they will. I'm sure they will. But one thing YouTube's got to do, though, is they're going to have to find relatives of singers of certain songs. If the singer is already like dead, for example, you know, like singer Billy Joe Royal is dead, as we know. Yeah, the one that sang Down in the Boondocks and Cherry Hill Park. You know, two totally different style songs. I never thought that Down in the Boondocks and that's the same singer, Down in the Boondocks and Cherry Hill Park. Oh, and her name is Mary. Oh, welcome, second person. Welcome. Welcome to the second person left. Well, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Okay. Okay, we'll give it another 15 minutes, I guess. And if I don't see anybody chatting in the chat room or anything, I'm gonna go after another 15, okay? At least I'll have to sing that song. I'm talking to myself because I got one person there. Thank you. It's nice to have a one person there. You know, one person's good enough for me. One person, 10 people, 100 people, 1,000 people, 10,000 people, 100,000, 1 million, 10 million, 100 million. Very, very much millions. Yeah. Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah, I had to do my windows. I didn't prepare my show again. I always talk about prepare my show, but I don't. I got to start doing better jobs at things, you know. Just so forgetful, you know. So dumb at times, you know. I really am. Yep, I really am. Just so forgetful. Yeah. Yeah, I guess some people still think my camera's going to zap out. I understand. That's why some aren't going to come because they think that my old camera that I used to have, ouch, put that bugger someplace. Where did I put it? I don't remember where. Oh, yeah. This old thing. Yeah, this old thing. I might try to do some stuff in the wintertime. I'm looking at an event in the future, some on ice stuff. I won't say what it is. They're Wild Horse fans because I like to keep stuff a secret until after I'm done. That's why I am Wild Horse fans. I don't give away the plot, so to speak. I don't give away the plot because why give away the plot, right? Because when a person gives away the plot of things, it's no fun. That's why they have little clips of shows, like for movies and TV and all that. That's why they have clips to get you interested, you know. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's funny they just have so many reality shows out there. Oh, I know some of you Wild Horse fans are asking me, say, Randy, what kind of YouTube videos have you watched lately? I'll give you the answers. I watch a guy called Lamont at Large. He's this guy that goes around cemeteries and says his thoughts on people. Whether you agree or disagree, that's up to you. Um, and he does his research on people. He researches really well. You know, he drives all over the country in his vehicle, looking at cemetery stuff. You know, yeah. But then there's what else? What other ones have I watched lately? Oh, oh yeah, Charlie Bowl 360. Yeah, that guy goes around places all over the country and in the rough parts of town, and he interviews people and yeah, yeah. Well, oh, I'm pretty tired these days. Much pretty tired guy. About ready to go sleep. So I better drink some Cozyme Rain Total Body Fuel. Drink some more of that. Ah, that's the spot. Well, yeah, I'll tell you, the only brand of tissue I buy is Puffs. Mama used to use Puffs all the time. So do I. I like Puffs. Soft on the noses. Yeah. Sometimes during the pandemic, those things will be in shortage. So whatever you do, because there'll probably be a shutdown next year sometime. I suggest get yourself some toilet paper, get yourself some Kleenexes, get yourself some soap. Very important. That is very important. Yeah, I notice they're getting short on Lysol products where I live. It's soft soap. They're getting short on it. Yeah, I like Lysol. I've had good luck with that product. I've had good luck with that product. Yeah. Oh, you know, yeah. Another 10 minutes. If nobody comes on, I'm going to say goodbye to everybody. Yeah, it doesn't look like people are coming in the chat. I mean, I share my chats on, Twitter, Facebook, and stuff like that. I share them, but yes, something big must be coming up today. Whoever it is. Ouch. I always can correct my ankles. I've done that since I was a kid. Still do it. I'll crack it too serious someday. I may have a funny foot and then I'll have to walk on a crutch or something. Or worse yet, use a power chair, and I hope I'll never have to use that. That stink, using a power chair. Man. Yeah, a person uses a power chair, they can't climb fences or anything. That's for sure. If I had to use a power chair, I'd for sure live in a bigger town. Live in those small towns, you get a lot of those big dogs right around, those big dogs are. The more helpless a person is, the more the dog will take advantage of the helpless person. Because in a dog's world, a helpless person deserves to be beat up. That's a dog's reasoning. They don't have people reason. They have dog reason. They have dog reason. That's the way it is. There's dog reason, there's cat reason, there's bird reason. But actually, I like animals better than most people because, some people, excuse me, I'll say some people. Because people, you borrow money, they don't pay you back, they wreck your possessions. Animals, you know what they're going to do. Animals don't want your money. Wild animals, if they're real mad, all they want is food. Just give them some food. Here, have some beef or chicken or turkey there, bear or cougar or any of those folks. I mean, animals. Then the animal will be satisfied, hopefully. Well, if it's a bear, though, it'd be hard to satisfy a bear in its big gut. The bear can wolf down food a lot easier than a person because, a bear weighs way more than a human, Black bears, they can outclimb a human in trees real easy. Even the best tree climber in the world could not beat a below average black bear in tree climbing. That's true. Yep, a black bear, a weak black bear could outclimb the world's fastest human tree climber. Yeah. So there's a saying about human beings too, Human beings are one of the weakest physical people on earth. They can't really, the running is one of the slowest. Their fighting is one of the weakest. But when it comes to the brains, humans are by far the most intelligent when it comes to the brains. Good and bad, of course. Good and bad. Yeah. 5 more minutes. What else goes to the chat room? I'm going to go. Excuse me. Yeah. I guess people are taking the day off from chat rooms today. All is forgiven. All is forgiven. That's for sure. That's for darn sure. You. And that one person's staying with me. I thank you. It's always nice to have that one person. I wonder if I can give myself a thumbs up. I can't. I can't give myself a thumbs up. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah. Go on other YouTube videos. Really. There's people I love to give themselves a thumbs up. Makes themselves feel better. Yep, because in their own mind, they're legends. Legends in their own mind. Ooh. Ah, thank you for the like, whoever it is. Oh, second person, welcome. Ah, whoever you are, say, anybody got something to say, feel free to chat in my chat thing unless I see what's going on in my chat thing. Okay. Okay. Chat thing should be okay. There's a lot of shy people out there. Oh, one person left. Well, thank you. Thank you for stopping in and thank you for the like. Appreciate it. See what's going on with this chat thing. Okay. Well, let's see, somebody saying something on my phone. Oh. No news. No news today. No news is better than bad news, I guess, isn't it? No news is better than bad news. Come over, man. No one else comes in the chat room, I'm going to go. Sorry about that one person. I like to answer people in chat rooms. And I'm glad you stand by me, though. Stand by me. Stand by me. Won't you stand by me? Yeah. Just stand by me. All right. Yeah. It's 1 minute and 30 more seconds, and that's going to be it. Oh. Well, thank you for the like, if it's you or if it's somebody else. I don't know. Let's see. I'll just go through my chat here. Okay. Send feedback. No complaints. My chat is working just fine, YouTube. Thank you very much. Because people are just busy today, Oh, second person come in. Okay. Here comes 30 seconds. Somebody got something to say. Hi, Alex. How you doing, man? I was ready to sign off, but I'll stay on for a while. Okay. I'll stay on for a while. Okay. Like I say, other than putting window film up, I don't have much else to do. They're saying it was my weekend. It's up and down. Sometimes it's good and sometimes it's bad. Yeah, I saw a video of a bunch of guys partying at your house. I saw that. That was good. Kind of reminds me of the old days when I was a younger man. Yeah, get together and hey, pal, how you doing? Fine. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, but I won't give away the plot on your videos there, Alex. No. Third person left. Thank you. Thank you very much. Guess third person had to go somewhere. That's all right. Everybody's got to go someplace sometime. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I saw you. Let's see. Like I say, yeah, I don't drink very often myself. I usually drink kinky cocktails, but not very often, very seldom. I'm more of a cocktail person. Some are beer. I like champagne, but champagne is too expensive for me. That. Yeah, it's been a very mild winter. Yeah, yeah. When I was going down to visit my sister in St. Paul, there's like no snow at all, and it was very warm outside. That's why I brought 2 jackets. I had the heavy coat for up here and a lighter coat for down there in St. Paul. Yeah. Oh, there's now 5 people. I'm so loved. I'm so loved. I'm so loved. I'm so loved. What? Any wild? No, I don't know who's in that. So let's see who's in the chat room these days. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm just still learning how to use this chat room here. Oh, yes, Alex, in case you missed it, whoops. This is my old camera that always cut out before, sometimes when it cuts out often, Alex, fifth person left, thank you for stopping by. Okay. Sometimes when the camera cuts out, when it cuts out off in the YouTube videos, a lot of times it's the camera. So it was my camera and I didn't know it until one day, and I explained to my good friend for the Twin Cities, I have to call unknown person. Unknown person told me, it's your camera. Replace your camera. He said, and he's right. So I got a Logitech camera. It's a very good camera. Yeah, even makes a old coot like me look pretty good. An old coot of 56 years old. 56. I don't think I'd live that long, but I did. 56 years old. And 56, and I hope I don't get Alzheimer's disease. Scary to think about it. I hope they find a cure for that crap. I hope they find a cure for. Oh, 4th person left. No, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's an idea. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, unknown person, Alex, told me about a place called Slick Deals. It's a place where they, tell you what the deals are as far as cameras are concerned, or printers and copiers, discs, music stuff, and yeah, it's called Slick Deals. Yeah, that's how I found this Logitech camera I got here, is through the Slick Deals. And my friend had known person helped me out there. He told me about Slick Deals. I was like, okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's why this thing here. There. I can whack it. Yeah. Yeah, okay, yeah, it's called Slick Deals. Yeah, you might get something, in case you're in town or go out of town, or if you're the type that orders online. I'm not an Amazon shopper myself, but some people like Amazon, go shop in Amazon. I'm not going to tell people where to shop. Shop where you want. Oh, the fourth person. Well, welcome to the room. Welcome, my friends, as I always say. Eh, yeah. Oh, shoot, shoot, shoot. Oh, yeah, and I had oh, shuckaroonies. What did I have before? I just Canon printer, the cheapest printer. I paid $39.99 for it. I accidentally flicked some thing into it, and I went to kaputs. But I'm going to get a 4-in-1 eventually, and so that way I can, upload old videos, old black and white pictures, and all the other good stuff. Yeah, I can upload all that stuff because I got to keep up with things. Got to keep up. I got to keep up. Yeah, that person can try that. Like I say, person can like order on Amazon and stuff like that, and some other stores. Then the person's got to watch the shipping and handling and stuff like that. Always keep that eyes on the shipping and handling prices too. Yeah, yeah, okay, Alex. Yeah, about the virus stuff. I know I've said my opinion in other videos. It's to me, it's like up to the individual if they want to wear a mask in public or not. I do, but there's some people I see that don't. I'm not going to say anything to the person. Hey, you get it? Yeah, yeah, it is. Yeah, sometimes I wear a mask, and sometimes I have to wear my glasses when I try to read a CD or something I want to buy, and my glasses get all foggy. Yeah, I'm all glasses. Sometimes I gotta wear glasses because I look through a computer screen too much in life. Especially when my mother was sick and I'm sitting in this room, Mama laying down in the other room, and I'm looking at the computer screen, looking and looking and looking, and my eyes are going, and then I go blind. My fault. My fault for being an idiot, though. My fault for being an idiot. It's my own fault. I'm the type of guy I don't make excuses. I mean, I'm overweight. That's my fault. I'm an idiot. I weigh like 225. Yeah, yeah, those masks. Well, hopefully sometime soon. They say they're supposed to find find a cure or something, give a shot, but I don't know if they're gonna charge people money for it or not. I don't know. I know in the European countries, it's paid for by taxpayers or whatever. That's how they do it. But you never know. In the United States, you never know what they're gonna do. They do what they I've seen so much stuff happen in my lifetime that you know I've seen more stuff happen in my lifetime than I want to see. I'll tell you, I see more stuff than I want to see in my lifetime. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, the flu shot. Yeah, yeah, they have a flu shot, but they said that they have a. I've read. I think I watched some on YouTube that said they have a thing to cure the coronavirus or slow it down or some crap like that. I don't know, but like I say, I believe it's real myself. I mean, I believe it's real, but at the same time, I don't believe people should be pushed to wear their mask. It's up to the individual. When I go in the stores myself, I'll wear my mask. Okay, that's what I do. But I won't tell nobody else what to do. I mean, I even lived 56 years by going around bossing people around because if I was doing that, I wouldn't have any teeth. Believe me, I'd be gumming my. I'd be eat my food pureed style, or what do you call it? That totally mush. And like I said, I've lived in Minneapolis, Minnesota before, so yeah, and I'm a talker, not a fighter, so can't fight. Wish I could fight. I'd make money fighting, but I can't. Yeah, even though I was a young man, I couldn't fight. It'd be fun if I could. Yeah, it'd be fun. Yeah, but no, oh man, oh man, man alive, man alive. Okay. Oh boy. Oh, oh, what do I do today? What do I do today? Should I sing or should I dance? I don't know. Oh, yeah, that's a good question on the social distancing because I try my best to social distance, but it's kind of hard sometimes because people tend to like walk by you, and some are probably in a dream state, some don't care, and but yeah, but like I say, I just try my best, speaking only for myself, to keep the distance. I only speak for myself. I'll never speak for anybody else. I'll never speak for anybody else. I it's just that hopefully they can find this cure for it. I hope so. I don't know. They say, but then who knows? Maybe they just say it to make our hopes up. Oh, 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 we're saved. Well, we've heard that before. Okay, we've heard things before on that. Yeah, I think just my opinion, but I think the coronavirus probably came about. I think it was somewhere on Earth where there was unsanitary conditions. Some dirt or not dirt. I mean not dirt. I mean some it, strange virus. Yeah, yeah, that's true too. The placeholders. Yeah, people don't panic. Yeah, huh. It's just so much. Yeah, there's so many people panicking these days. Yeah, there's so many people panicking. I mean, there's a lot of people out there. They're delaying, like having many couples out there are delaying having babies, for example. Some are doing that. If I was married to some lady there, oh, I'm not going to do anything with you. What if I get coronavirus? We'll sleep in separate beds, keep ourselves 6 feet away. Well, you haven't been hanging around with anybody lately, stuff like that. Yeah. Oh, the fourth person left. Thank you, fourth person. Where's the fourth person? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That reminds me back of the days when I watched Electric Company or something. I don't know. I don't remember. But so long ago, you know. It's been so long ago. It's been so long ago. Oh boy, it's just I don't know. I don't know. I just have to figure out. I just, yeah, robots. That could happen. There's some places. Yeah, I've read about too. Sometimes police officers, when they're trying to catch a suspect, instead of using dogs, they'll use robots. I've seen that before on YouTube. Police officers or sheriffs or stuff, they'll use robots instead of dogs because see, people can do mean things to the dogs, but robots, they make sure person can't do anything to a robot unless they got a bazooka or something. And most people are going to run around, carrying a big bazooka. You know, you're hard to run with a bazooka. Oh, a second. Oh, welcome back, third person. Welcome back there, third person. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, oh boy. Ow. Yeah, that's true. There's just so much robot stuff out there. It's just amazing. We have Terra on our computers. We goof around with that, and then we have those self-checkout lines. That's kind of robotic. Then we have uh, Google Google Map stuff where they tell you so many miles are on Google Maps. Yeah, that's a good one about those robots. Yeah, there's just so much robotic stuff these days. I mean, I remember back when I was a kid, a young teenager or something. I remember the first pinball machine I saw with electronic numbers was Xenon with pow, 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 pow. I thought, wow, electronic numbers, cool. Wow. Yeah, nothing will top that, I thought to myself, when I saw the first calculator in 74, was it kid named David Perko, as I recall. Yeah, he had this big clunky calculator, add, subtract, multiply, and divide. Yeah, his dad paid like $120 for it. It was like this big, that wide. I mean, this is like a 1993 dial. Oh, yeah, let's see. I saw a new product for police pursuits in which instead of pivoting the suspect in traditional manner, some heavy-duty nylon straps that will pop out. Yeah. Oh, yes. Yeah, police just have so much stuff these days. Yeah. Backwaters. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, those law enforcement, they got so many things. They got so many things, so many weapons. I mean, sometimes I just laugh at some of those people. Let's say, for example, okay, it's good to get guns for protection against criminals. That's great. Yeah, I believe that. But as far as fighting government guns, forget that. Yeah, can't be government. No way. Government's got all the powerful stuff. Government's got all the better stuff. Well, we try to get good stuff, and sometimes we think we're invincible, but government has more of the better stuff. Because so a lot of that stuff, that all that computer stuff we have, of course, that comes from like people being sent to outer space to the moon and stuff. That's what helped create computers. I think the first kind of modern computers came, I think, was during the space shuttles or something. Yeah. Before that went in 69, that the computers they used to use, I don't know if they're really computers. Beep. Is an astronaut. Beep. Beep. Do I believe in aliens? Me, not exactly, but I'm sure there's probably some kind of life forms like in Mars, some bacteria, possibly. But to slightly change the subject, you know why humans want to go on Mars, right? Because there's minerals on Mars, there's minerals. A lot of people want to go to Mars to get the minerals because Earth is only has so many minerals. So they're going to fly to Mars and get these kind of rocks and these kind of stuff. Yeah, Morse code. Yeah, I think so too. Yeah. Beep, beep, beep. Yeah. Yeah, that's the kind of yeah, like the telegraph. That's kind of computer like. Yeah. Beep, 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 beep. Yeah. 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 Then you had that, and then you had then the telephones started out. Yeah. Let's see. I think his name is YouTube channel. Like it's Captain Gizmo. Yeah, he's showing stuff on telephones and stuff. It went from this big weird box to, to something that's modern, but we don't need telephones really anymore. Not exactly. I mean, yeah, I got a cell phone, but that's when I use for when I drive my car. Because these days, without a cell phone, if you ask the gas stations to use their phone nowadays, they'll tell you no. Even if you buy something, some gas stations. I'm not saying all of them, but there's some. I mean, people are changing. Because I know when I had problems with my car and asked the gas station to use their phone, they said no. And I thought to myself, well, that's kind of, and I thought, well, I'm going to get a cell phone, the heck with it. So that's when I bought my little Verizon cell phone I still have. It helped. Yeah, that I say people are changing. Because when people travel, they should always have a cell phone with them, or I mean, any cell phone that can communicate, wherever you get it through a card at the store. I mean, some people don't like these modern HTC phones. They'd rather have the real old ones from 10 years ago. I mean, that's cool. That way it's easy to contact somebody. Surgery? I hope not. Of course, my own. Long story short, Alex, my brain got partially zapped when Dr. Quack Quack put me on Thorazine for 5 years as a kid. Zapped my brain. Zapped my brain to dum dum land. Yeah. Long story short, that Thorazine made me high as a kite, a bad kind of high. I'd rather be drunk on the worst alcohol of all time than be high on Thorazine. I'd rather be drunk on Muscatel. Yeah, I would. I'd rather be drunk on Muscatel. And I wouldn't want to drink Muscatel. Ugh. It's for the hobos. Yeah, I hope they don't have that, I hope not. but with all this computer stuff, the authorities are, I'm sure, watching us. Let's see, strap waiver. Yeah. Oh yeah, those medications will change a person, like Thorazine and Ritalin and Prozac, and they've had some more stronger ones. There's a time in the early 1900s, was it Coca-Cola had cocaine in it? They didn't know about cocaine back then, and sometimes they had morphine. Like laudanum, that stuff got people high. You okay? Remember Doc Adams on Gunsmoke? He'd always give these patients laudanum all the time to knock out the pain. That's like a powerful drug. Yeah, yeah. But back then, they had to do something before they had modern medicine kicked in. I would want to, everybody's always saying, oh, I wish I'd live in the 1870s and 80s. You know what? I'd give them a one-way ticket to go there. I'd say, okay, one-way ticket, you stay there. I bet most people change their minds because once they go back there, they'll find out they don't have these computers or phones or anything like that, or vehicles. What, ride a horse and buggy and walk around in horse dung all across the United States? Because just think how much horse dung was all over the place back in the 1800s and stuff, you know. Imagine that. Yeah, I wouldn't want to live back then. Not me. I would, I mean, even I'd rather do it in a fantasy maybe, but anyway, let's see. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure. I think the Amish will still be around. Yes, the Amish will still be around, but will the United States of America be around in 200 years? That's a good question. It's a good question. Maybe, maybe not. It's hard to say, you know, but I'm sure in 200 years, they're going to have technology that makes this technology look like the, let's see, so it's 2020, it'll be like 1820. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that one, 200 years. Just think if we go back 200 years, say from now to 1820, that'd be like 2220's technology to this one is going to be like ours to 1820. Well, because the technology is going to be well. And like I said before about the Mars thing, I said, I think they'll be digging minerals in Mars. You know, I'm sure they're going to be digging minerals in Mars or in other planets because if they see there's minerals, companies are going to want the minerals. You know, yeah, technology is forever evolving. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Technology is. Yeah, yeah, it is. Yeah, and they can have people singing auto tune too. Yeah, you and I, if we sing an auto tune, we can sound like any singer we want. But I'd rather sound like myself. I wouldn't want to cheat people and sound like you know, whoever singer is out there. You know, I wouldn't want to do that, or talk like somebody else, like for auto tune. I mean, I mean, yeah. Yeah, yeah, no doubt. Yeah, that's why you ever notice the singers these days. You notice that most of those people are like young and very attractive now. I mean, back in time when I was a younger guy, I mean, we had some real ugly looking singers. I mean, they can sing, but they were ugly. But hey, even when they were ugly, but see, guys had ladies they rejected, those ugly guys. I take their ladies they reject because they'd be attractive, you know. Yeah. Well, I mean, the ugly singers back then, they took attractive people. Sure. Why not? You know, they would. But I'll stick with no auto tune or, um, let's see, auto tune and, lip syncing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That stupid lip syncing. I can't stand that. It's like can't stop falling in love, go like this. So dumb. I used to do that as a kid sometimes. I'd pretend like I'm singing some song on the radio. I do that and I think, boy, this is dumb. I hope it never goes up. Yeah, it did. Weird, isn't it? It is so, so, so weird. I just remember that. Yeah, yeah, technology is evolving. Yeah, yeah. No, that's true. It's ruining the music industry, but I think that's why people are going more for the independent. So just have to have a festival where there's no auto tune or lip syncing. If they can get festivals like that, I think it'll succeed. You know, of course, you need the right people and the money. Of course, mainstream media will ignore it, but we don't need them. I don't need them. You don't need them. Most people out there don't need them. You know, I mean, yeah, they're still a force, but they're kind of losing it too. Yeah, yeah, it's like back in the 70s where I knew some neighbor kids that were on a show called Clancy, Carmen, and Willie. This show in the Twin Cities. Everybody thought they were famous. I saw you on Clancy, Carmen, and Willie. Yeah, they were like one of about what 50 people. Hey! Yeah, well, self-driving cars. Yeah, I know that's kind of. I don't know. They've tried the self-driving cars. I've heard they got into accidents though. I think I'd rather drive myself. I like when I'm in the wheel. I'd rather drive myself. I think it's kind of fun, you know. Yeah, I'm sure they'll have self-drive. They do have self-driving vehicles, but they'll have to do better. They'll have to somehow perfect it. You know, they haven't perfected it yet. I know Tesla's been trying it, but they've got some accidents with it. I've heard. You know, the way some people drive on the road, they gotta they gotta stay off the road. Time you get up, sometimes a person goes down the freeway, say at 65, 70 miles an hour, gets up, you're going like this, or some dodo, you gotta stop all of a sudden. Done that before. That's no fun. Wear out my brakes that way. Yeah, you get all kinds of interesting people on the road. Yeah, a person can almost 6G internet. Yeah, imagine that 6G internet, which will put my computer out of biz. 2031, how old will I be? 64, 74, 84, 94, 24, 14, 24. I'll be 67 years old. 67 years old, I'll be. That'll, ugh. Man, I'm 67. Ugh. Yeah, it's bad enough being 56. Yeah, there you go. You'll be 33. Yeah, there you go. You're 22, you'll be 33, and I'll be an old man here with less hair, with more gray and less hair, and but who knows? Maybe whether I'm around or not, I don't know. Like I say, I'm speaking for myself only. If I go, I go. I'm not scared. I've almost, you know, two times I've almost, went away forever. But hey, once you almost go away, you're not scared anymore. I was scared before that, yes. But I don't want to spook people, but it's just, boy, I'm so tired. Yeah, let's see here. Oh, ouch. Oh, not much to do. Yeah, maybe as people get there, I don't know. Maybe people drive around and someone's a passenger. Sometimes you can go to a busy town and on YouTube and see all these nitwits almost cut you off. Some for entertainment. Yeah, all these nitwits on the road. Always somebody speeding through a red light, or someone flying by you, or someone driving so slow, probably going about what 20 on a 65, something like that. Not even fast enough for the ditch. That's almost as fast as the Amish and the buggies, but excuse the Amish and the buggies. I like the Amish. They're they're nice folks. Amish are very nice people. Yeah, yeah, I like that too, man. Yeah, yeah. Sometimes you know, kind of like those accidents. Sometimes I like to watch the real old videos from way back and stuff like that. I like to watch that. Way back in the 50s, 60s, and 70s, what it's like. You know, yeah, especially the 50s videos, like in color, they're hard to find because back then color video was just very expensive. And you got those little reel to reel stuff. You hear that thing? Yeah. Oh yeah, the old movie projector. Remember that? The old movie projector. Yeah, I always got mad sometimes when I was a kid. Always someone that changes the reel on the movie projector and never asked me. I think, what they have me do it? I mean, I wouldn't care now, but back then it was a big deal. Change the reel on the movie projector. Yeah, I wouldn't even want that movie projector. No, I bet a person would get. I guess there's collectors they might pay $30 for one, but back then they were expensive. Yeah, yeah, I like lots of 80s music. Some of it I don't, you know, and I like 70s. I like some 90s. Like a couple in the year 2000s, but after that, you know, waned. I like some 50s. I like all years basically in their own way. You know, did anyone ever try to cut film reel when you were a kid? Cut it. Oh, like edit it. I didn't know anybody personally that did did that. No, but I know. Yeah, for my mother, for example, you had the 8 millimeter. You go through it, then you take it to brown photo, then they develop it, and then they bring it back to you. Then you put it on the movie projector. Yeah, the movie projectors we had weren't as good as the ones they had in the schools. Obviously, the schools were much better because at least they had sound. Yeah, yeah, yeah. For us, they didn't have sound ones until I think probably the probably the 80s. They probably with people could probably first could afford it. Then the 90s got better, then the 2000s, and then like yeah, yeah, just hmm, yeah, things have changed. That's for sure. Oh, things have changed in life. Ever since I was younger. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think they did have that editing thing, the cutting room they call it. Yeah. They cut film. I think in Hollywood they call that cutting, yeah. The cutting floor or something like that. Yeah, they had it. But sometimes they didn't cut some of the stuff and the behind this and the cut scenes are in by accident. Yeah, the ones that when they made mistakes and stuff like that. Yeah, but nowadays, Oh yeah. Yeah, surround sound. Yeah, that's so neat. Yeah, that's so neat, man. Yeah, yeah, it is. Yeah, yeah. I just wish I was like a younger man on social media, man. I wish I'd have been a younger man on social media. Be so much fun. Now you're like 56, and most of those people over their 50s, all they do is wah, wah, wah. You cry their eyes out. Just like my parents used to a lot when they're, my mom, not so much. My dad, oh, geez. Complain, 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 complain about everything. Complain about dinner, complain about what's on television. My poppy, he loved complaining. Yeah, and he had less to complain about 99% of the world, but always loved to complain. Always loved to complain. That's what he did. Yeah. Yeah, I just, oh boy. I just, now I just have to think of, hmm, I'm just glad I got this new camera, thank goodness. Yeah. Yeah, I hear you on the TV stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I cut out my cable. I cut out the cable TV, and I think it was like 2012, and after I unfortunately had to put my mother in the rest home. Before that, we had cable TV because my mother liked it and stuff. And oh, I remember when TV Land didn't have Gunsmoke anymore. Boy, she was almost crying. Yes, same with my dad. Oh, geez. I had always had to watch the news, watch the news, watch the news. Oh, yes. Ugh. Yeah. And when my late uncle lived with us, he could miss watching Meet the Press. Ugh. Yeah, when you see enough of that news media stuff, you know, I don't watch that. I mean, there's so much. Your dad's 60. Let's see, how old would my dad be when he's alive? Gee, and I'm 56. I'm only 4 years younger than your pop. How about that? Let's see, my dad, he would have been, let's see, 31. He'd be 89 years old if he was alive. Yeah, 89. And there's no way my dad would have lived that long anyway, because my dad was a short, overweight man. He used to drink beer like a fish. You know, my dad drank like a fish on the weekends. I mean, he'd be stumbling drunk, and he'd be buying for these so-called friends of his. They take advantage of him for his money. I mean, you've seen people like that, Alex, where they take advantage of people for their money. Oh, here's Mickey over there. Oh, he's generous with his money. He'll buy me beer. He'll buy you beer. There's Mickey passing out his money. So does Mickey's money runs out. Goodbye, Mickey. Yeah, people like that. I can't stand people like that. People like that, fuck them. That's the way I look at it. Welcome fourth person, welcome third person. 5432, 5432. I like the numbers. Kind of makes me want to dance. Yeah. Yeah, I'm only 4 years younger than your father, Alex. Imagine that. Yeah. So let's see. Your father would be born in 1960. Oh, yes. Yeah, 1960. Yeah, for me, my junior and senior year in high school was the worst. Huh. Yeah, January 1960. My dad was born at the time, April 17th, 1931. My mother was born April 1st, 1935. And my dad said his first car he owned was like a 30, I think it's 31 or 32 Ford, one of those roll. slow Ford banger jobs. Yeah, my dad said when he got rid of the car, he said 3 of the windows were broken. 3 of his windows were broken. I said, how do they break them, Dad? Did someone throw rocks? He goes, no, no, they just broke. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, your dad could tell you stories on those old cars that he's seen and rode in, and maybe he owned a old car himself. Well, we could still own those old cars, but we got to pay the bucks, and plus, I think before 1975, all except for California in about 70, that's when they were phasing out regular leaded gas. Then before they phased out premium lead in the early 70s, as I recall. And then they phased out premium leaded. Now they got premium. Now they got unleaded. Then they put in premium leaded because everybody was saying, these vehicles are too slow. Let's make them faster. All right. I'll have to create some clean. Well, they say clean gas. Gas isn't clean, but you know. Oh yeah, parents met at the bar in 1996. My father met my mother in the, let's see, I think it was a boarding. So I think it was one of the boarding house on Spruce Place in Minneapolis. Yeah, that's when some lady stood up on my father. You're supposed to date her, and then my mother was sitting alone one day, and then he said to my mother, "You want to go date somewhere?" And my mom said, "Sure, okay." And they got together, and they were interested in each other, and yes, I got married in 1976. They lied and claimed they were married in 62, but back then, you couldn't, say you lived together and had kids. That, on a technicality, see, my father is my stepfather on a technicality, but actually in blood, my father's my real father. So in blood, my father's my real father, no matter what the government cards say. They can say what they want to say. He's my real father and blood. That's what I believe. Okay. I mean, there's stepfathers that are cool out there, I'm sure. And there's real fathers that are douchebags, and there's real mothers that are cool, and stepmothers that are cool, and douchebags and fuckheads and all that too. Yeah. Oh, that's good. Rain energy drink. Yeah, it's a rain. No, it's not alcohol, YouTube, so you can't flag me, YouTube. Yeah. Yeah, my dad used to, about bars, my dad used to like to go to the bars often. My mother didn't. She wasn't into those bars, really, no. Not really. Yeah, Mom liked to stay home most of the time and watch the television, or go read a book, or go knit or something. Yeah, or she'd take rides outside of town and stuff out in the country. Yeah, she liked country better than city life, or small towns. Any town probably bigger than 500 of my mother. I mean, maybe 2,000. Oh, let's see. Yeah, that's what I mean. I hear you. They demonetize both of us because we don't have the sub numbers or the watch view numbers. I've looked in mine. According to what YouTube says, I'm way short, like 5-6 times. So, and we're not check marks neither. See, if we were like the check marks besides our names, for example, and celebrities, they'd pay us for no matter what. But we're just you're Alex and I'm Randy, and the rest of the non-check mark world. Pleased to meet you. Yeah. Yeah, the check marks, they're the ones that are always. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of those kids and stuff. A lot of those kids in there, you know, the privileged parents, they help. Stuff. Yeah. Oh boy, I'm so tired. Yeah, so I suppose I want to relax for a while, Alex. So thank you for stopping by, and thank everybody else for stopping by. So see you later. Have a good night, and bye.